we picked up trees, or what would you call root branches,
Stumps.
and stumps that are like seats, and drums shaped like big drums and seats, natural seats, and scavenging, that is. You could call it, but a lot of people throw out things that are perfectly useful, and we've built whole indoor furniture and supplies by doing this. I mean, I have at our place, we've scavenged all kinds of stuff, you could call it. Anyway, but that's one way of doing it. And another way is something that we're doing is a much larger thing with meeting people and presenting the new you with the new natural environment, real natural environment, and the green land power and hydroponic gardening idea and or project. So we met a bunch of people yesterday. Same thing, traveling around, and we've met a man who does hiking, and he's a panelist, meaning I guess we could say like Ava is the artiste, and he does outdoor panels very well, and he's one of the persons interested in the trail. What's really interesting, Val might be able to share some of this, is about the original trail that has come through this area is what called the El Camino Real, which means what? The real way? Yeah, something like that. And it goes, this area is called Puerto Nuevo, Port of the New. Wave is another, alternative language translation. And that goes up to the mountains, and then that trail reaches up to the El Camino Real that comes all the way up the coast here, that was once used by the Mexicans and the natives, but also as a what was it used for? As a Val met some people that talked to some people this morning about it, I think.
El Camino Real means the royal road, that it was used apparently by the missionaries to get from La Mission, which they had a mission built there, I think in the 1700s, to north from there. It may have connected, supposedly it did connect to the California missions. So we met DUANE, we met Hector at the water store. Hector, remember, is the fellows building a glamping site up top of the hill from us. He's the guy that did the landscaping on Mars, is it? Something like that. But he wants to talk to us about certain things, and so he knows a lot of the history too. Up above him, there's a big cross where annually, like thousands of people go up there for a service commemorating some kind of religious, religious event.
So they all are going to come here looking for the new way.
Yeah. So there's another
gathering.
So then there's another event, another activity event that is going on here. There's a lot of things going on here.
Is that El Camino Real? That place is on the trail where they go behind the cross.
Off the trail.
Off the trail.
Side trail to side trail.
Side trail, but not, it's side trail off the one that we're looking to create from the mountain to the ocean.
It's off Ruta Medino.
Mhm.
Again, we're not certain. That's why we're still researching where the original trail is and where we want to put the Sunrise new trail. So it's an ongoing process.
Mhm. That's pretty neat. Okay, so also just met Michael on the bus, and he is well, the signs by the, is that something to worry about?
No.
We've got a little bit of fire, like quite a bit of smoke today coming up.
That's
That fire from
Yeah,
down
neighbor.
below. Okay.
there.
All right. So the Michael is a local person, but speaks English very well, and evidently he reads everything and studies everything. And so his comments to me were partially about being aware of the conspiracy, we'll say, and also about the green land. You call this Greenland Sud. You know, Greenland's north, and this is the Greenland Sud south.
Sure. Yes.
Sud for south, yes. Anyway, so he had all of this awareness already, and I wanted to present Michael that way because he is one of many, and there are millions of people ready for a bridge, it seems to me. I met another person on the way back on the bus, and his name is Casey, and he also he works as a construction person, but he's American and or Mexican with who's lived in America a great deal, and so he's also here living in Puerto Nuevo, and he's got an interest in the green, and so that's pretty much it. We're thinking of a name code to connect all this stuff, and what I thought of was using the letter Z instead of the letter S at the end of words like greens, GREENZ, and the Z is could be pronounced like my last name is Adams, which ends with S, and if I change it to Z, it's Adams, Z sound, but also Adam is like Adam is. And so we pronounce the Z like is. And that was our code for a bunch of different words that are all ending with S to differentiate them from the Google remastering of all words to their code. And so this is a thought that we're I'm just sharing that one. And we're going to meet some of these people hopefully tonight or tomorrow as well on the hike and at a music event, hope to again where the people are gathering. And of course, they think they're gathering to hear music or have dinner or whatever, but really, it's a meeting place. So that's our adventure.
Is something to read or not?
No,
Okay.
all right, that was enough. It's building. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Val, everybody. All new to everybody.